Traditional sales training has a short shelf life. Within just a few weeks of a seminar or workshop, most of the new knowledge simply fades away, unless it's deliberately reinforced in the field. The CZ6 methodology is designed to prevent that drop-off through a 5-step continuous loop. Document, train, audit, measure, and improve. The critical step, the bridge between learning a skill and using it on every deal, is step 3, the audit phase. In this video, we will walk through exactly how to conduct a live, objective sales audit. You will learn to use the 17 Tools of Influence checklist during a ride-along to evaluate a rep's performance and build a highly targeted coaching plan. By turning vague impressions of a sales call into hard, binary data, you create the accountability required to build the repeatable, high-performance behaviors that drive a self-sustaining sales culture. Step 1 happens before the call even begins. Print out a physical copy of the checklist, grab a pen, and schedule a dedicated ride-along session with a peer or subordinate. Your primary tool for this session is the Sales Induction Audit document. As you can see on the cover page, this checklist is built around 17 key skills your reps must learn and drill to succeed in professional selling. Before you dial in or walk into the meeting, sit down with the rep. You need to frame this exercise entirely around Kaizen, the process of continuous improvement. Explicitly tell the rep that you are there solely to observe their use of the system. Make it clear that you will not take over the call, and that this is a system check, not an assessment of their character or ability. Positioning the audit as a collaborative process rather than a punitive evaluation lowers the rep's defenses. This ensures you capture an authentic performance rather than a nervous, unnatural presentation. Once the prospect answers, your job as a coach shifts entirely to active listening and observation. The core rule of the audit is that your scoring must be strictly binary. There is no middle ground or partial credit. The rep either explicitly used the specific tool or they did not. Let's look at the checklist in action. For Tool 1, Rapport, you are listening specifically for the rep to establish 3 to 4 points in common with the prospect. If they do, mark did it. Later in the call, check Tool 4, the parrot phrase. Listen carefully to see if the rep takes 1 or 2 keywords from the prospect's answer and repeats them back to encourage elaboration. And for Tool 12, check questions, listen for verification phrases like, "How does that sound to you?" If the rep delivers key information but fails to ask a check question afterward, that is a firm didn't do it. At some point, you'll feel a strong urge to step in, answer a question, and save a deal. The behavioral heat map for that call. What should be an objective, scalable audit instantly reverts back into a subjective guessing game. The moment the call concludes, tally up the compliance scores on your sheet before discussing anything. Start the debrief by asking the rep how they felt the call went. This gives you an immediate read on their self-awareness and sets a conversational baseline. Next, walk them through the objective data. Balance the conversation by praising correct tools, then clearly identify the ones they missed. Now, turn to the final page of your document to fill out the action notes matrix. This table maps the key skills they need to practice against a clear timeline and reporting structure. You must select a maximum of 2 didn't do it items to work on. Assigning any more than 2 will overwhelm the rep and dilute their focus. For those 2 chosen skills, assign a strict deadline and designate a specific accountability partner, like a sales manager or senior peer, whom they must demonstrate the skill to. Restricting your focus to just 1 or 2 items creates a compounding cycle of mastery. Fixing 2 specific behaviors every week yields steady improvements, whereas assigning 10 fixes at once guarantees failure. You have just taken a vague, instinctual feeling about a rep's performance and converted it into a trackable, evidence-based coaching plan. This app dashboard shows what happens next. Entering your manual compliance data into the CZ6 app generates a color-coded skill compliance heat map. Digitizing this data activates the measure phase. Tracking tool usage and deal outcomes side by side directly links specific behaviors to actual revenue. Remember, this process requires repetition. Scheduling these live audits weekly stops the knowledge fade and ensures the new behaviors actually stick. Consistent binary auditing is what finally closes the gap between simply knowing a sales system and consistently doing it, which is where the actual revenue growth comes from.